Bondi, where the cares of the world are washed away. But it's never safe to drop your guard.
If people swam between the flags and read the signs and respected the water, we wouldn't be here.
It's the first day of the summer holidays. With picture-perfect weather, hordes of school kids descend on the beach. Summer's madness has begun.
It's an environment here. Yeah, it's so lively, the beach, the waves, the sun, everything.
I don't like school, but I like school holidays.
After a year of rules and regulations, it's time to cut loose.
Propaganda, propaganda. Can't believe I forgot to thank you. Everyone knows that you're not a gangster.
80% of the people on this beach today are under 16 years old.
Being school holidays makes our life pretty difficult. As you can see, a lot of them aren't just down here sunbaking, they're all standing up, they're throwing balls around and carrying on like kids do.
Lifeguards are flat out keeping swimmers out of the rips and between the flags. By midday, scores have already been rescued from the surf.
Mum and Dad, we need your help. You must have supervision on your children at all times. We only have 6 lifeguards down here at Bondi and we've got a crowd of around 35,000. Help us out.
An outgoing tide and strong swell create a series of gutters close to shore, a deceptive trap for swimmers. Senior lifeguard Deano spots trouble. Just metres from shore, a child struggles to stay afloat.
You all right, buddy?
The boy's father is also in trouble, kept afloat by nearby swimmers. Having swallowed water, the boy needs oxygen. But just as Deano heads to shore, a man suddenly grabs the rescue board.
Faking drowning. Real cool, guys.
The Bondi Rescue cameraman steps in to keep them away.
Deano's trying to do a rescue, but it looks like there's a couple of guys trying to muck around and have a laugh.
For 9-year-old Daniel, a dip with Dad on the first day of holidays hasn't gone to plan.
This will make you feel much better. So, you think you swallowed a mouthful of water? Yeah? Oh, look at that. It's too big for you. Too big. Just put it down. There we go. How does that feel? You feel a bit better now? A bit better? Do you want to spew? Do you want to vomit? No? What about if you look at Maxi? Does he make you want to vomit?
As Deano administers oxygen and laughter, lifeguards have unfinished business.
There's those 2 guys out there pretending to drown and they're calling the clubbies over to them. They're the guys that were giving Deano a hard time before.
When they come back to shore, just kick them off the beach straight away.
It's those 2, eh?
Yeah, it's those 2. Just kick them off the beach.
Maxi decides to enlist the help of mounted police.
Just those 2. They're just being smart asses and just these 2 here, mate, in 2 black shorts, walking away.
The cavalry has arrived.
Disrupting emergency services can lead to serious penalties. The 2 men are lucky to escape with a move-on order.
Can we jump on? Not walking.
Toodles, thanks for coming. Should we slow clap them? We should, hey. Jog it in, boys. Go.
Well, we're trying to be a lifeguard service and help people, you know? And if we fall for their little lies, someone could really actually drown or get really badly hurt.
As the temperature gets higher, the crowd gets bigger and more difficult to manage.
Come on out of the water, please. Go up to the red and yellow flag.
Look, guys, everyone's swimming his out. You need to get out. You're swimming right in the middle of the rib here.
These gentlemen over here in the closed, they're not flotation device, they're closed. I'm in Tenty, I need you 150 metres up to the north between the red and yellow flags.
The combination of professional lifeguards and volunteer lifesavers makes Bondi the most heavily patrolled beach in the world. But despite such close attention, things can still go horribly wrong.
Boys, come back down to the flag. Someone's getting held in, brought in here unconscious.
What's that? Hey, if you guys want to go, I'll stay here.
A young woman is pulled unconscious from between the flags.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Feel for pulse. Pulse?
Who's the friend?
No, a pulse. We got a pulse. We're going to get it back. All right.
No, she's spewing, boss.
No, not yet. Kill. She's there.
I'll get some air in her.
Righto, ready?
Lifeguards need to ventilate her to get her breathing.
Unconscious patient, pulled out of the water. There's not many waves and everyone's standing up, so I'm tipping there's something else wrong.
Paramedics are on the way.
Good, she's strong, eh?
The woman is now breathing regularly, but she's not responding to lifeguards.
What's her name? Where's her friend? What's her name?
Stephanie, she can't hear you. She has got a hearing aid.
Okay.
Have no idea.
The patient is, she's deaf. She's got a hearing aid. We're just trying to put that back in because we can't communicate with her very well.
No, that goes on the back of the head. Yeah, that goes around her ear.
18-year-old Stephanie is visiting Bondi with her cousin Courtney. Until her hearing aid is fitted, she can only lip read.
Try to breathe slowly. Try to take as much oxygen as you can.
Step. Breathe slowly.
Just keep what you're doing.
Corey briefs paramedics.
How's it going, fellas?
Hey, mate.
Just let you know that she is now conscious.
Okay.
The hearing aids come out and the guys are starting to trying to get a bit of communication with her. So,
Wasn't it cardiac arrest?
well, someone said that she just fainted in the water, so not too sure what the full condition is.
Hear us now?
No one saw what happened. With Stephanie's hearing aid finally working, Kerbox tries to discover more about her condition.
You got any pain in your neck at all?
Your head goes, is that whereabouts?
Where did you hit your head? Or you get a collar out?
The incident must now be treated as a possible spinal injury.
We might need a spinal board and move her.
A bit worried when we first brought her out. She wasn't really responding, but was just lucky that there's people around her so quickly. If it had happened down the other end of the beach where there was no one around, she could have been a real nasty situation.
Right? Yeah, right.
But despite being safely immobilised, Stephanie's condition suddenly worsens. She's rolled into the recovery position in case she vomits.
Hold her head. You all right?
It's okay, darling.
She sort of started having another seizure. Her eyes closed and we couldn't get any response out of her, so they were pretty quick to put her in the back of the ambo and take her away.
Safely on her way to hospital, tests should soon determine Stephanie's condition.
It's not a good sight when you see them dragging them out of the water like that. You always think the worst. But yeah, we got there pretty quick, so.
As the sun dips in the sky, its last dips in the water.
Hey guys, how are you? How are you doing?
After a score of rescues and a major resuscitation, Yatesy and Chapo begin to shut shop.
It's just a nice, relaxing time of the day, and just to spend it with your good mates and talk about your day, talk about what's going to happen, maybe tomorrow. It's always good. So let's go. We'll go this way. We'll go this way. Now, how many was in reverse for?
Another shift down. But who knows what a new day will bring. On Bondi, most beachgoers can't wait to get their gear off. But some seem to find the dress code confusing.
Come on. Here you think you got a tight body, I'll show you a tight body.
I got nothing. I can't explain it.
Is he a weirdo?
Well, I'm going yes. He's off. I'm really intrigued.
Time to explain himself.
Well, there I was, man. I was went after a shark, and I was like, buddy, like, me, watch, there's a shark behind you. And he was like, oh, me.
Full of Irish spirit, Kieran was the best man at his brother's wedding. A day later, he's still kicking on at his very own beach party. Reidy investigates.
What are you doing? What's happening?
Just having a bit of crack with fucking rules.
Just seeing if you want to come do some training with us.
Oh, yeah, do you want to go for a jog?
We're going to do some swimming.
Let's go for a run.
You want to go for a run?
Yeah.
I'll race you out to North Bondi and back. You ready?
You're ready. Go.
Ah, he's off again.
I think it's lovely to meet you.
Intoxicated, smoking, and now disturbing beachgoers,
I'm not drunk.
Kieran's time is up.
Sergeant Terry went down and escorted him off the beach.
Straight through, excuse me. What we want you to do is go home safely.
Yeah,
and stay off the beach.
That's fine.
Yeah. Intoxicated, okay?
Yeah.
Got that?
Absolutely, yeah.
As one Bondi sideshow comes to an end, another starts up. Not every rescue is a matter of life and death, nor goes entirely to plan. Even for an old pro like Deano.
Lay down on your belly, facing that way. Look me. Yeah, mate.
After finally mounting the board, this Korean tourist is about to get the ride of her life.
There you go.
Getting her on was hard. Getting her off proves harder.
Gonna get off?
The thrill of riding aboard is a magnet for beachgoers. But there are traps for young players.
Man, I don't even think about getting the jet ski out there, mate.
A surfer has been washed onto the rocks.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
You guys are going to have to get out there. That guy's getting pumped. He just got smoked on the rocks.
Second-year recruit Bacon strikes out to reach the surfer. A fierce rip swept the man around the southern point and onto rocks. A passerby bravely drags the surfer out of a rock hole, but now they're both in danger.
He got pretty pumped, mate. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a broken leg in there.
Bacon urges them to move back from the pounding waves. Impossible to get safely onto the rocks, Bacon heads back to make his way on foot. The Good Samaritan has led the surfer to relative safety, but he appears injured.
bad. I imagine you get your leg wedged between two rocks and a wave takes you the other way.
He's down in a pretty awkward spot. I don't even know if we're gonna get him out on a stretcher. We might have to just carry him out without a stretcher.
The only way out is to scramble up the rocks. It's a brutal introduction to surfing for 26-year-old Ben on a working holiday from the UK.
Ambos will be able to pick you straight up.
Oddly, he seems more concerned about his brand new board than his smashed foot.
A bit of a messy board.
Oh no. How's your ankle feeling now? To be honest, mate, it's just my ankle. I mean, that's the least of the worries.
You can see it's a bit bruised there.
I was on the outside, and then the wave came in and actually threw me over the rock and then put me in between.
Yeah, I saw you in that gap. That's when I got there, when you were just getting thrown over that rock.
Yeah.
You got stuck in that gap there. Lucky that guy came down and gave you a hand.
Oh, yeah.
Ben later discovers he has 3 fractures. His ankle is in much worse shape than his board. There are hundreds of predictable injuries every year at Bondi. But some are more difficult to get to the bottom of.
Got a report of a girl, she's in the middle of the beach, she's got, sounds like maybe like a cramp or something wrong with her leg, and she's sort of paralysed, she can't walk.
Yeah, I can walk.
Hoppo and Troy investigate the unusual situation.
Just bringing her up on the rhino, she doesn't look like she's in that much pain. I don't know, it's a weird one.
Jessica, a Peruvian student, will be more closely examined, though she appears a little embarrassed.
Oh, okay, yeah, so it's like a beastie bite. That's what it looks like.
It's nothing. It's not, because it's painful.
To be certain they haven't missed anything, the boys conduct another examination.
It's still in there. Looks like a bee sting.
You can. But what is this thing?
I don't understand what is a bee sting.
Yeah.
Like a little insect. It makes honey. It makes honey. You know honey?
Oh, yeah.
It makes honey. You know bees make they make honey. Yeah.
Some injuries require nothing more than tender love and care.
This way, you want to...
All right, thank you. Bye.
Okay, no worries.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Bee bite to the bum from a beautiful Peruvian girl.
It's got to be the best part of the job, isn't it?
It was my favourite first aid for the day, for sure.
Yeah, I think it's up there with my favourite for the day.
There's nothing better than seeing a former patient back at the beach. A few days after being dragged unconscious from the surf, Stephanie has come to visit her rescuers.
Come in.
She was knocked out by a wave. Thankfully, there's no injury to her spine.
You know the hardest part of the whole thing was? Trying to put your hearing aid in.
I know.
You had no idea. Have you ever tried to put a hearing aid in? Oh,
Yeah.
Terry and all.
Well, I'll show you how it goes. It goes this way. It goes like that.
Yeah, well, Terry had that part there, like trying to put it in there like that.
We didn't know what we were doing.
Christmas Day, 20 degrees and rising on Bondi. Below freezing back home.
Merry Christmas! I'm not really missing home at all, no. It's so much better here. Why would I miss? I miss home a lot. I miss home a lot.
On Australia's most famous stretch of sand, the spirit of Christmas is alive and well.
Merry Christmas to everyone in England and Wales.
This is Merry Christmas. In Italian is Buon Natale.
Merry Christmas. I got a surfboard. This is on Bondi Beach.
Most famous beach ever, you know? Why not?
For Christmas orphans from around the world, Bondi becomes a home away from home.
I love this country. I can go here with no sun cream.
Always said we want to be on Bondi Beach was our mission in life, and we've made it.
Bondi's lifeguards have another mission, but no one said it couldn't be fun.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
8 lifeguards are on duty for what's expected to be one of the busiest days of the year.
Why are they so small?
We've got a really good bunch of guys on today, and we're looking forward to having a really good crack at it, eh?
It's definitely a fun day. As you see, it's a couple up the back here. The start of many to come.
And on a festive day like this, colleagues at nearby beaches aren't forgotten.
Bondi to Bronny and Tama. Just wishing you blokes a very Merry Christmas and all the best for the new year.
Santa Claus himself's coming down. The man in the big red suit will be gracing us with his presents. He's going to whip down to the north end and give the kids a few presents and stuff. And, well, what's that? I think I hear the Christmas bells already. I think that's Rudolph. I've got to go.
With no snow and no sled, Santa commandeers a beach buggy.
Merry Christmas out there in between the flag rooms. Merry Christmas, young fella. Oh. Hello, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Have a look, it's hilarious. All the kids are chasing it.
Who's been good this year, everyone?
Santa's loaded up with goodies.
Have a little apple.
Perhaps not quite what the kids were wishing for.
Who wants a banana?
He's got more crowd than Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
Because the lifeguards do such a good job, I thought I'd give them my present this year is to help them on the beach. And I've done a little bit of training with all the boys up in the tower. I'm just going to jump on the jet ski and get out there and have a bit of fun. So let's go, kids.
With kids in hot pursuit, the man in red helps out the boys in blue.
Merry Christmas!
But even Santa can suffer a wardrobe malfunction.
I lost my hat. Santa's just going for a little spin on the thing. He looks like he's in the nude. He's waving to us. Oh, I was dead set crying.
Central to Black Rhino, there's just a couple of kids there on bodyboards, you can getting in.
Well outside the safety of the flags, 2 boys drift towards Bondi's notorious backpackers' rip. While Yatesy looks for their parents, Deano keeps watch on the boys.
I don't like getting in. Didn't have to go.
Before they get into any more trouble, Troy heads out. A local surfer also comes to their aid. Back on shore, the parents finally make an appearance. While the kids enjoy a Bondi sleigh ride, it's lesson time for Mum and Dad. Surf Safety 101.
They've got to be up between the flags.
They were over there. I was watching them.
Well, you obviously weren't watching them. The lifeguard went in to rescue them 5 minutes ago.
10-year-old Patrick was introducing French friend Nikolai to his favourite playground.
Well, I got hit in the back by a big wave, so then me and my friend just tried to swim back, but we couldn't because the wave was too deep. I tried holding on, but then I was under the surfboard, and then the lifeguard came.
I didn't notice there is a current. If they're gonna be sucked inside, over there, there could be big danger. But luckily, it's everything all right.
Like Nikolai and his family, thousands of beachgoers are concentrating more on having fun than keeping safe.
Bondi Central, mate, someone needs to go to the southern set of the flags. They're bringing an unconscious patient in ASAP.
A man has been found face down in the water, dragged to shore by volunteer lifesavers.
Deano, defib.
Yes, we do.
No one knows how long the man was underwater without oxygen.
Can you respond to us? No, he's barely conscious.
A defibrillator is attached in case his heart needs restarting.
You alright, buddy? How far out was he? 30 metres over. He was like face down.
Well under water.
Struggling to breathe here.
Lifeguards ventilate him and administer oxygen.
Hold there, and you just breathe normally.
His friend tries to communicate in Chinese.
You alright, mate? Yeah, you can suck in some oxygen without the sound.
Still breathing and got a pulse. I barely say he's conscious. He sort of goes in and out of it.
20-year-old Alan is a student from China. He was enjoying his first swim of summer.
Because he was definitely pulled off the bottom. Yeah. I reckon we'll leave him like this.
Yeah.
Just so he drains.
Yeah. Heart's struggling. He's vomited a lot of water up. He's taken in a lot of water, kind of all over the place at the moment.
Despite being safe on land, Alan is still at risk from secondary drowning if there's too much water in his lungs.
You all right, mate?
Alan, good work, mate. Keep it pointing down that way.
Coughing it up is crucial.
Alan, good work, mate. Just be gentle with his neck, just in case that could still be a reason why he was sitting on the bottom. The surf's only half a foot and he was in standable water, so don't know what's caused him to sort of just hit the bottom like that.
Lifeguards are also concerned Alan may have injured his spine. In case he has a back injury, a spinal board and neck brace will prevent making it worse.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Slowly rise, slowly keep it good, keep it straight, use the work guys.
Okay, we're going head first, we're going slow, okay?
Finally stabilised, Alan will undergo a battery of tests to determine if he has water on his lungs or a damaged spine.
Thanks so much, guys. See you later. Season's only just kicked off, and already we've got things like this going on, and you know, it's. I think it's going to be a long, busy summer for us.
As Bondi eats, drinks and makes merry, the lifeguards haven't been forgotten. Kerbox's mum drops off a surprise package.
That's for you, Maxi, and all the boys to cook for dinner.
I'm going to try and cook this turkey and make sure no one gets salmonella or whatever the word is.
Now listen, that's the only job you got to do all day, all right? Is cook for the boys' lunch.
All I need is a spatula, a bit of cooking spray, a little apron.
Mate, if we get food poisoning, we're going to kill you.
I'm just guessing, eh? I don't know what I'm doing.
It's Maxi's chance to be Master Chef. A big job for a young Turk.
He's cut his finger already.
Boxy, can I have a tablespoon?
Tablespoon? Yes, because I want to know what a tablespoon is.
Do I just put my hand in there? Which bit do I rip out?
They're the legs and the wings. Where's the neck?
That's on the neck.
Is that the bum, that bit?
Is that bit the bum? Oh. Let's spread its legs wide.
Yeah, look, here we go. What's this, sis?
Tenderly, mate. Tenderly. Come on. You know, when you go and get a massage, do it properly, mate.
On the beach, news comes through on the condition of the man resuscitated hours earlier.
Alan is back to scratch. He's good, sitting up in hospital and he's recovered.
Good news, H. Copy that, mate. Good feeling.
Bondi is one of the world's great adventure parks, with all sorts of adrenaline-charged rides. But when things go wrong, it can be well away from the water.
Can you go to the skate park, please?
A teenager has been reported injured in the skate park behind the beach.
Jack's going to come down now.
15-year-old Jack crashed on his BMX while getting air in the Bondi skate park. He may have dislocated his shoulder.
Definitely come all the way out, yeah?
All right. Bobby, a part-time lifeguard and full-time paramedic, is in charge.
We're going to give you this first, all right? So that'll take a bit of the pain away. Then we'll sit you up, all right?
Then you're going to call an ambulance?
Mate, well, we have to, yeah.
Mate, you have to go to hospital.
Well, who's going to put it in for you? Your mum and dad can't do it, mate. We can't do it.
I'm not here with my mum and dad, though.
Yeah, all right, mate. You've got to go to Hossie, all right?
No. Do I look like a man that's got a sense of humour? Don't move. This will take a bit of the pain away and we'll keep you comfortable until the ambos get here. Yeah.
Dislocations are notoriously painful.
Take some deep breaths into
Just nice.
Jack is administered the green whistle,
Keep it in your mouth and breathe through it slowly.
a fast-acting analgesic that can also induce euphoria.
It's his left shoulder, conscious, breathing. He's actually in good spirits. He's just sucking on the whistle now.
If I get in here, no pain in there at all?
Bobby and Deano prepare to immobilise Jack's arm.
Someone's going to support his arm and I'll support his neck.
Just going to keep this straight?
Yep.
Like my little brother's scooter? Oh no, he's going to kill him.
Oh, you're tripping, mate. Just relax.
Oh, this stuff. It's all right. Oh. You got no pain down here at all?
Nah.
No?
The green whistle is self-administered, but sometimes a little too well.
Ease up on that a bit.
You all right? You don't want to... 1, 2, 3.
Champion.
All right? He's just relaxing.
Deano, good timing, boys.
You go with Jack.
With bike buddy in tow, Jack's off to hospital to have his shoulder put back in. Bobby and Deano look after the boys' bikes and show how BMX riding should be done. Back at the tower, Bondi's master chef is cooking up a storm.
We'll give it another hour.
But Kerbox is cooking up something else. A gaggle of Santa's helpers provide a cunning distraction.
You're the chaperone.
Just make sure they're all right.
Well, look out for the turkey.
Don't burn it, mate. I put a lot of heart and soul into it.
Maxi may think all of his Christmases have come at once.
I don't know what I did to deserve it. What have I done?
But there's more cooking here than a turkey. Trainee Maxi conducts a masterclass in rescue technique, while his master chef turkey is meant to be slowly roasting.
Oh, smells good too. Hey?
If you're in there with the girls looking after them, then we can do the switch then.
It's an old trap for new players. Suddenly, the bird's flown the coop.
Got to make sure he doesn't see me.
Ready for the switch.
Here we go, box. Here's Maxi's turkey. Turn it right up.
Turn the shit out of it.
Turn it right up.
Oh, Maxi, you're toast again.
He's falling straight into it, hasn't he? Yeah, Maxi, once again. Straight into the trap.
Christmas on Bondi. The season of goodwill and practical jokes.
We're bad people. God, we're mean.
Turkey's ready. Is it ready? I'm getting hungry.
I'll go home soon, so...
I'm starving.
Girls want to have something to eat too.
Yeah, we're starving.
What happened?
I thought you were going to eat it this afternoon.
You got me again.
What happened? I didn't see it.
I'm eating it for lunch.
Another Christmas turkey roasted to perfection. Lunch shift over, Kerbox patrols the deceptively calm water. A struggling swimmer is caught in a gutter, repeatedly going under. Just reaching the man in time, Kerbox sees a woman also struggling nearby.
No, I've just been watching him out of the corner of my eye and just enough water there to start to move and I just started going under. It's pretty I don't think I've moved that fast in a long time, eh?
Back in the tower, Maxi is still badly burned.
The turkey just shrunk because you turned it up too high, man. That's all that happened. You turned it up too high and it shrunk. You burned it and shrunk it.
Box and I were too busy doing what we're supposed to do here,
See,
saving lives. We're running down on rescues.
We just did 4 rescues and while you're worrying about your turkey.
Let's just say you get 0 on MasterChef.
Late afternoon, and a southerly buster suddenly dampens Bondi's Christmas cheer. Winds gust up to 40 kilometres an hour. But the cold snap fails to deter some.
Just like at home.
It's still quite pleasant, really. Nice little breeze, few waves. It's all pleasant. It's snowing at home, so we're not complaining.
It's freezing out there. I can't believe it's December 25th.
Because it's cold. It's cold and windy and it should be sunny.
While some are over the weather, others appear under it.
Oh. Love you.
I'm semi-concerned.
Hey.
Head lifeguard Hoppo investigates.
You right? Yeah, I'm fine. You right? Yeah, I'm fine. You right? Yeah. Fine. Oh my God, are you alright?
Roy may have consumed a little too much Christmas spirit.
If we're really concerned, it's kind of a police job anyway, I reckon.
Hello, baby. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, gorgeous. I love you. Love you. Oh.
Policing public drunkenness is not the responsibility of lifeguards. Hoppo alerts local police.
I'm down there having a chat with
Totally out of it.
Yeah, we've got that.
Hey, Reidy. Mate. Come over. You alright?
Oh, right there.
Brush your face off for a sec. Just stop for a sec. Hold that.
Oh.
Got that? Brush your face.
Sorry, guys.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You just had a couple of drinks or?
Oh, so many.
So many.
Sorry, guys.
Are you haven't taken anything or?
No, oh,
You
maybe
alright?
some. Yeah, no, I'm fine.
You
Ooh.
don't need a...
No, I'm fine. Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay. No, you
Sorry,
don't need
guys.
an ambulance or anything? You're
No,
alright?
I'm fine. Sorry to...
That's alright. You in the party today or?
Did I come from there? Shit.
Did you walk up?
Huh?
Walk up?
No, I'm fine, guys. You don't need your help. Thank you very much for looking after me, mate.
We just had a few people worried about you, just on the sand.
Oh, really?
So,
Well,
yeah.
thank you very much for worrying about me. I
That's all right.
appreciate it. Sorry, guys.
You
Sorry
just been drinking and...
Yeah, so much, eh? I come from in and Pop's house, had a good day. Hello. Yeah, well, I'm fine. Thank you very much.
No
We're
worries.
from Eastern Suburbs.
Yes.
Thank you very much for looking out for me.
Water, mate.
Yeah, no, I'm not going in there. Thank you guys for worrying
No
about it. I
worries.
appreciate it. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, see you.
Ta-da. Thank you guys for worrying about me.
No worries.
Love
Bye.
yous. I can't believe I come from there.
Roy wisely decides it's time to move on. As the rain gets heavier, most beachgoers retreat. But some are determined to keep swimming, ski boots and all.
There's 3 really bad swimmers.
But a madcap swim can easily go wrong.
Hoppo, there's one guy out there in a black T-shirt. Can you see him?
Yeah, the back.
Yeah, the guy at the back with the black shirt. He's the worst out of them.
Hoppo heads in. Most of the group are too intoxicated to realise their mate is in trouble.
Merry Christmas on Bondi!
Turn around here. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. No, stomach. The other way. Quick.
What do people go out when they can't swim? I don't understand it, mate.
And blind drunk.
Merry Christmas. I'm back.
One man claims to be an English lifeguard.
Lifeguard. Yeah, lifeguard. The thing is, there's a lot of foreigners here, then I'd swim.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! Yes! I'm bello!
A laughing matter now, it could easily have been a Christmas Day tragedy.
I can't believe you had to get rescued.
No, I was okay. Iggy, man.
A day full of turkeys.
Yes!
Such is a lifeguard's Christmas.
Now
Another lazy afternoon on Bondi. Sun, sand, and cricket.
They've taken 2 for 3 after tea.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Yo, are you excited? Oh, mate, it's a fiver.
Life's a beach. Till things go wrong. Mid-afternoon, and Bondi's lifeguards are about to get busy.
Is that it there? Yeah.
24-year-old Gary collided in the surf with a friend.
Someone's headbutting. Can't take a risk with it. We'll just pop a collar on you. Can you just call Amber? We're going to be able to check this guy out.
Ambulance, please. We've got a guy who's got a suspected spinal injury.
Then, moments later, a second patient arrives in the tower.
Come on in. I'll take him in. Come with me, mate.
Yes, he's got pain in his neck, yeah.
I ran into the sea, just jumped in and landed wrong.
Okay.
Shoulder's gone out.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you say the pain is if 10's the worst?
5.
5?
Yeah.
You look like you're about a 9 to me.
It's not particularly comfortable, I have to say.
37-year-old Alex is on holiday from the UK. His first swim at Bondi has come to an abrupt end.
Yatesy, can you keep him on the line, mate?
Still on the phone calling for the first ambulance, Yatesy requests a second.
He's had a man come up with a severely dislocated shoulder.
Going to stand him straight up.
On my count, 1, 2, 3.
Maxi and Hoppo work to immobilise Gary.
We're going to put the board in behind him. All we're going to do is drop your back, okay? So don't you do anything, we'll take the full weight.
His friend sheepishly reveals who was responsible for the collision.
The wave hit me and I couldn't support myself, so I ran into him and then we got pushed over by the wave. I'm sorry, Gary.
Meanwhile, Terry helps relieve Alex's acute pain with the green whistle, a fast-acting analgesic.
The more you breathe in, the more benefit you'll get from the pain relief.
As the first ambulance arrives, a third patient walks in the door.
Something at my foot just touched me and then... I saw like blue bottle swimming on the top of the seat. Just like, oh, I won't touch this one. And then suddenly I felt pain in my toe. I was lying on the beach and suddenly it started getting higher and higher. And then I have the pain in my nuts and on my stomach. And I'm just sitting here and just, wow.
As the blue bottle's toxin attacks glands in the German tourist's groin, paramedics treat Gary and Alex.
Because when they get up to hospital, then they can do some checks, remove the collar.
But before the two patients leave, another blue bottle victim.
Did I do enough of it? And she'd had a shower?
Just to make sure it's off.
The jellyfish with a sweet-sounding name has a nasty sting.
Give me some more.
Thank you.
There you go.
The blue bottle's toxin also attacks lymph glands under the arm and around the crotch.
What's happening, brother?
Alex is suffering so much from his dislocated shoulder, he can't be moved. Paramedics have no option but to administer stronger medication. As Gary finally heads off to hospital to have his head and neck examined, Bondi's blue bottles are having a field day.
Right on the neck, eh? That's a doozy.
No, it hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really hurts.
I don't know, they said the blue nose or something.
That'll be a bit of pain in the belly, mate, and then it gets itchy. They're the worst things ever.
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Busy as it is, there are other dramas playing out.
When all this debacle was going on, they got a wicket, so 6 for 110, they need 60 to win. All the best, buddy. You'll be all right.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for your help.
Righto, let's go, Hoppo. Shut the beach, we're going home. That was a heavy 20 minutes, eh? Where's our man with the sore nuts?
10 patients, 2 ambulances, and 1 dramatic cricket match. All on a lazy Bondi afternoon.
Bondi Lifeguards.
Sunday afternoon, and there's an emergency call to the tower.
2 people in the water, is that correct? Yeah, we're getting the jet ski ready now.
2 people have been reported clinging to an upturned boat off Bondi's treacherous northern cliffs.
Boat.
Hoppo and Kerbox head out. Between them, they have over 40 years of lifeguarding experience.
That's the door, stop. There. Left, straight ahead. Straight set. Where are the people? See, there's the boat. Where are the people though?
Then a kayaker points out two men at the base of the cliffs.
Let me put the fins on. Come back in, we'll get you to the back of the mat. And we'll drop you back. Take you back to Bondi, all right? Cut the engine.
Turned over boat out there. How have they managed this?
What's that thing? E-perb. All right, good man. It's been set off automatically. I've got my gun set on. Yeah, because it doesn't go off.
The men were spearfishing and surfaced to find their boat had capsized. Luckily, the two Bondi locals are suffering no more than severe embarrassment. To avoid the bemused eyes of beachgoers, they want to climb back up the cliffs.
They're adamant that they want to go up the mountain.
Yeah, mate, there's no way in hell. The two local boys, they know what they're doing. So we're just going to stand by and make sure they get up safe.
As Kerbox looks for a safe landing, the boat is secured before it sinks.
We're going to take it back to the harbour for you. Yeah, they're towing it. Hey, can you guys get to the top? If you go to the top, we'll get someone to meet you at the top. All right?
Emergency services have responded en masse. Meanwhile, the two men use a fisherman's ladder to scale the cliffs. The embarrassed mates just want the fuss to go away.
We have to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, the lifeguards took go slipped in.
I wanted to take you to the beach.
Yeah, I didn't want to go to the beach on Sunday.
How you going, mate?
Yeah, I'm sweet. You got a lot of adrenaline pumping around, so you might do it.
They're not going. Listen, they're not going until I assess you, okay? Let them do their job, then they can go and help other people. Understand?
How long were you under the water for?
I wasn't under the water.
Oh,
We weren't in the boat when it went over.
So you didn't swallow any water?
No.
They probably would have been able to get up the rocks, but they had all their gear and they were in a bit of an awkward spot. And yeah, the boat looks like a really nice boat, so they had Buckley's to getting that back.
After paramedics give the all clear, the men are free to go. They're heading home without their boat, but not empty-handed. Every year, a new generation is mesmerised by Bondi's charms. For many, it marks the beginning of a lifelong love of the beach.
This must be love.
Many of Bondi's lifeguards began as toddlers splashing in the shallows.
Probably the first memories of actually going in the ocean would be my dad taking me out on a rescue board, and it was probably only flat swell, but to me it seemed like huge waves, you know. My dad paddled me out there and caught a big wave, and I'll never forget that.
Born and bred in Bondi, H is the most senior lifeguard on the service.
I lived on Bondi Beach. We lived on the corner of Lamrock Avenue. My mum used to put the towel out when it was time to get home, and the beach was our backyard.
For the lifeguard service to survive, it needs young guns with the same passion for the water. Maxi is the starry-eyed kid who left school early to chase the dream of becoming a lifeguard.
I'm keen to work here for 50 more years.
3 years on, Maxi's still a trainee. But now there's a new crop of contenders snapping at his heels.
We want to see your personalities, we want to see how you go in the water.
Right, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
6 months ago, the Lifeguard Academy attracted hot young talent from around the state. Standout applicant was 18-year-old Jake Nolan from Sydney's northern beaches.
I've always wanted to be a lifeguard, but this course has definitely boosted it up like 100%.
Hey, Jake, here, sick.
In a gruelling Ironman race, Jake beat veteran lifeguards Deano and Whippet, two of Bondi's best.
Yeah, I want it. I want the job.
Now, a brand new trainee, it's Jake's first day on the job.
Well, I didn't really need to see you bow on your first day. Hey, boys. We've got our new recruit, Jake here. Chappo. Jake. Obviously, no, mate.
Thanks. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Yatesy, you've got a new recruit, Jakey here, mate. So Yatesy, tell all about you. Put your name on all your clothes.
Yeah.
What size are you, actually?
I think I'm a large.
Yeah. If it's dry and it fits me, I'm wearing it. All right, so... That's true. He's not lying. Whose jacket's his? It's mine. Is it? Is it got your name? What about this one? He's got Whippet shorts on. Whippet shorts. I love it, mate. I love it.
The new trainee takes to the job like a duck to water. Both 18, Jake and Maxi quickly strike up a friendship. But Hoppo is about to turn friends into competitors.
Maxi.
Thanks,
Jake.
Thank you.
Just tell me to get the sack. Decision talks. With the traineeship, we'll only have probably one position at the end of it, so it's going to be up to you guys. I want to see you guys perform and do the best you possibly can. Maxi, you've had 3 years now as a trainee, so you've probably got another, 4 months? It's do or die.
Yeah.
You either come up to the level to perform as a full-time lifeguard like the other guys, or it's basically showing you the door and waving you goodbye.
Macca's.
That's it. You might be back at Macca's. And Jake, same sort of thing. You know, you've got to prove yourself. And I'll be making a decision at the end of that, so it's up to you guys to perform, really. Get back out on the beach and let's see what you can do. Put a rocket up them, I think, a little bit, and they'll have that little bit of competition with each other, and it's going to be a close race and very, very hard to pick, because the one I do pick will be excited, the one I don't pick will be, I'd say out of both of them will be devastated and not real happy.
Pretty much left school to do this, but you can't really beg and please to get a job. You need to prove. You can't. Words don't really make much. So.
Actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, actions speak louder than words. So he went to year 12. He knows all these things. I don't know. It starts now.
Yeah, game on.
With the heat turned up, it doesn't take long for Maxi to show what he's made of. Azza spots a swimmer trying to drag a young child to shore.
Looks like a dad, and he's got his young daughter, who looks about 5, on a bodyboard.
Maxi and team leader Deano are sent out.
Maxi is going in. Yeah, that's that girl.
Chlorel is on holiday from Mauritius to visit his niece.
You right? Oh, please get smoked. Please get smoked. Please get smoked.
Put your legs around and lay on your stomach. Quick, 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 lay on your stomach. Okay, up the other bloke.
With the girls safely on shore, Maxi heads back for yet another member of the family. Having rescued 2 swimmers in quick succession, it's a textbook rescue for Maxi. Well, almost.
So you're going slowly away. What's going on?
I saw her not being able to get back to the beach. So I tried to grab her and to swim, and then they came to rescue me.
So that's how dads and grandfathers die, saving other people, because sometimes the hero can't be saved, you know?
While Maxi shows off his skills, fellow trainee Jake patrols a rip on his own at South Bondi.
Just attention to all the swimmers here. You're in a dangerous current. If you could move further to the left onto the sandbank, please stay away from this rip. It is one of the dangerous rips on the beach today.
Despite repeated warnings, swimmers are ignoring the trainees' directions.
Yeah, probably best if someone come down to Reidy. So I'll be right for the moment, but I'll come pick something off the boat.
No, mate, you stay there, monitor that. Looks like careful there now, and we'll walk down to you, mate. Yeah, copy.
The direction to stay at his post is crucial. Don't leave a rip unpatrolled. As Jake waits for backup, he spots a man battling to stay afloat in the rip. Despite a minor back injury, the young trainee makes the bold decision to go out alone. Jake manages to pull the fully grown man to safety. Quiggers finally backs up and soon spots a second swimmer in trouble.
You right? You swallow water? Yeah? And that's Steve here? Yep.
I just saw him with his hand up, we had to go, so it just happened so quick.
Another textbook performance from Bondi's trainees, both eyeing a full-time position.
Yeah, I mean, one of us is going to get it. We're heaps good mates, so hopefully we'll still stay mates after it all finishes. It's hard to say what I'm feeling at the moment because I love this job and I don't know what I'll do without it. But, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Bondi's full of strange sights and eccentric behaviour.
All the way down. Come and have a look. Come and look, folks. She can't walk.
I've done the ligaments in both my feet wakeboarding, so I can't walk. Could be interesting getting in and out of the water.
Nikki is from the UK and determined to swim at Bondi for the first time. Her friend Chrissy improvises.
It's magic!
Nikki dreamed of a dip, not being dumped.
She just got smashed. I think she's having fun, but...
And now Chrissy's hurt her leg.
Shark bait.
Shark bait, yeah.
And who better to show off his bedside manner than Maxi?
Hi, cut my leg.
Come take a seat
I
outside.
don't think it's that deep, but it's bleeding.
I'll just clean it up for you.
It's not a major cut, but Maxi gives it plenty of tender love and care.
That's all right.
It's just a scratch. It's just a scratch.
Just a scratch.
But Maxi's level of customer care is reaching new heights. He seems to have developed a soft spot for Chrissy and Nikki.
He's a good kid, Maxi.
Really uncomfortable. I'm not going in that. Mate, it's just a chair with wheels.
It's pretty cool, eh? Nikki was expecting to crawl back up the beach, not to be chauffeured.
That's the first time I've seen it used, actually.
Woo! We're here. That's fine. I'll be.
That's all right.
Yeah, I will if you want.
Thanks a lot.
No problem.
That is amazing service. Yeah, very impressed.
But just when Maxi's maturity seems to be blossoming,
She's the perfect girl for you, Maxi. Can't get away.
but just as Maxi finishes his good deed, rival trainee Jake gets a chance to show off his boardside manner.
The chick looks like she's panicking a little bit.
Well outside the flags, two swimmers are caught in the notorious backpackers' rip.
Hey, you alright? Yeah. Where's your top? Oh. What have you got? You got snot. Get your snot up. You guys been drinking? And lie.
Alcohol is banned on Bondi. Swimming under the influence presents an obvious safety risk.
Okay. What is how much have you had to drink? Whoa. Oh, I can smell it. I can smell it on you. Lie down on your stomach. On your stomach.
Jake delivers Kira unceremoniously to dry land, while Deano counsels Kira's friend.
Have you been fishing today? No, you haven't. I'm from Ireland.
It seems the Irish aren't ones to forget a favour.
He saved our life. Without him, I'd be dead, gone, away in the sea, and lost my friend. Who's our savior? Who's our savior now? He's our savior. He's our savior now.
The girls want a party, but Jake just might need rescuing himself.
We were looking for a sexy lifeguard to rescue us. We're looking for the first.
Beware Irish charm, an old trap for young players. It's a Tuesday afternoon on Australia's most famous beach. As a small swell caresses the sand, Bondi is a benign playground. But all that is about to change. A deep low-pressure system in the Tasman has generated a giant swell. Bondi wakes to columns of ocean giants marching in from the south.
Swell's come up overnight. It's been a good 18 months since I've seen waves like this here at Bondi, and boys are all excited. We're going to get out there on the rescue boards out off Ben Bucker and try to crack a couple. It's good training for us guys. If someone does get in trouble, we've got to be out there to rescue them, so...
Whippet and former pro surfer Kerbox are first to face the 12-foot monsters.
When the beat drops, it's my pick me up. See the roof right there, we can lift it up. So turn it up, I want to hear it nice and loud. Push it to the limit, man, that's what I'm talking about now.
Then head lifeguard Hoppo shows what he's made of.
A lot to get my heart rate on. It's about 240 then.
Boys will be boys, eh?
By 9 a.m, clear sky and balmy temperatures already draw big crowds. But big crowds and big swell are a dangerous mix. The surging waves catch beachgoers off guard.
A lot can go wrong on a day like today. There's waves breaking from one end of the beach to the other. It's pretty big, and little kids are just getting tumbled that way and then getting sucked, 50 metres back down the sand. So it's quite dangerous.
North Bondi, normally a safe haven, is under siege as waves surge up to the promenade. Even the kiddies pool is being pummeled.
Pretty tranquil down in this corner usually at North Bondi. Today it's a different story. It's very, very dangerous. So you can see the water coming up. It's unbelievable. It's like a tidal wave.
But many are blasé about the risks. Kobe keeps close watch on a group of teenagers dicing with danger at North Bondi. The boys try to outrun a massive set, but the waves pummel them against the rocks. Miraculously, they clamber to safety.
It's absolutely stupid being out there today. The kids will be kids.
10 a.m. and the first victim of the day. It's not difficult to guess who.
People go out to flat rock, which is really smart when the surf's 10 to 12 foot. And have a look. That's going to be pretty sore for a while. Is that all you got? I got on my back. The back's all right. That one's bad.
14-year-old Marco and his mates chose the wrong day to go rock hopping.
We were on the rocks, and I went to turn around, and as I was doing that, a massive wave came, pushed me, scraped me along the rocks.
11 a.m, 27 degrees, 15,000 on the beach. The massive waves don't deter swimmers. With a wall of whitewater across the entire bay, it's impossible to predict the next trouble spot.
Nice, so we've got a whole heap of heads going out the north corner. Yeah, mate, no worries. Get up there, please. Well, we're going to have to bolt here.
A couple of people just went swimming right in the north corner, and the rip there is just like a river.
Two swimmers, caught off the rocks, are dragged out to sea. Kerbox and Kobe head out in the treacherous conditions. On his way to rescuing two struggling swimmers, Kerbox spots a third person who needs urgent help.
Kaylin, can you please go to north corner immediately? Kobe won't be able to get two in.
Three lifeguards in the water now. Kobe's got two, waiting for Kaylin to get out there and assist him. Box picked up the guy who was in near the pool.
Kobe waits for Kaylin to back up. Kerbox is dangerously close to rocks, but there's method to his madness. Unable to paddle against the raging rip, he makes a bold decision and heads straight for the rocks.
Oh my God, Kerbox is trying to take his patient up the boat ramp.
Kerbox, you never cease to amaze me with the direction that you can take a patient up a rock.
Plucked from the water, the remaining swimmers are still a long way from safety. To get back to shore, Kaylin and Kobe must dodge the monster waves or catch one.
Sweet, next one, sweet. They're all on.
We were just standing there and then she got stripped out. Yeah, just because it looks like it's calm and then a big one will come and just go, it drains out real hard. They were pretty calm, so they were doing the right thing. They just stayed there and waited for us.
What is it with me and rocks? I have no idea, mate. I think it's just the easy option.
12 p.m. The temperature nudges 30 degrees. Thousands more pile onto Bondi Beach. There are virtually no safe spots on the sand as waves push up against the promenade.
It's like a tidal wave.
Yeah, that's right.
Then a surfer takes lifeguards to an accident on the water's edge. The surge has smashed the surfer's board into a woman's leg.
We want to try to at least try to move a little bit because we don't want to wave. There's one just we lie on the board. Okay, quick. You want to hurry it up? Yeah. The surge smashing us.
Lifeguards need to get her away from the surge zone.
Just sort of roll over that way a little bit. I can't let go of it. Need a hand?
The woman has a severe fracture.
I just can't let go.
Lynette was taking a stroll on her own by the water's edge.
Come up here, in the front.
Normally, lifeguards would apply a splint, but the priority is getting Lynette to safety.
Okay, good job. You just hold the leg and don't let go. Right. Okay, thanks, mate. Mate, we might need an assist to call Lynette. You all right, boys? Yeah.
Despite the injury, she's remarkably calm. Brad prepares pain relief.
One, I'm on call. 3.
All the way.
Hold it if you can. Can we get something for back? Just
It'll help the pain.
Lynette? Yeah.
Yeah, she's by herself.
Okay.
How'd you do it? Walk along the beach? The wave knock you over?
No, a boy with his board ran into me.
Oh, did he? Pull leg, don't bang your leg. Anyway, mate.
Hello, Alan.
Name's Lynette.
Lynette.
Yeah, right. How much pain are you in? Yeah, I don't know, 7, 8.
A fair bit, eh?
That's the worst broken brake I've ever seen.
Yeah. Been older too.
Both bits were just two separate parts of the leg. Like any movement and the ankle would just go the other way. Poor old thing.
With Lynette in safe hands, lifeguards must get back to patrolling the beach. It's as dangerous as Bondi gets.
It's just a lot of water coming in at once, and people want to put their kids in the water. Like, I'll tell you what, some kid got swept out, he'd be furious at the parents. Furious.
Unable to guarantee swimmers' safety, lifeguards make a dramatic decision.
Attention all swimmers, due to the dangerous, very dangerous conditions here, we are closing the beach. So please return to shore.
It's rare that Bondi's closed. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 days a year we'll close the beach completely. And today's one of those days. It's just all happening.
The beach might be closed, but remarkably, swimmers ignore lifeguards' warnings.
The beach is closed. We can only tell you so many times not to go in the water, so just a bit of common sense. If you want to have a swim, go to a swimming pool. Guys, it's dangerous. It doesn't get much more dangerous than this.
Bondi sent you the box straight out. See the guy, he's got a snorkel on. That's all we need now, eh? Thanks, Mel. I'm on my way.
Bizarrely, a man has tried to go snorkeling in the massive surf.
He's getting smoked, mate.
Kerbox battles out on his 10-kilo rescue board.
He's in trouble. He's actually panicking. Bondi Central, the boys. I reckon this guy's taken a fair bit of water already.
Overpowered and exhausted, the man can barely keep afloat. Kerbox struggles to reach an exhausted swimmer. Hoppo backs up. Despite being back in shallow water, the man panics.
I got you. I got.
No, stand up there, stand.
I got you, mate. Relax.
Stand up.
Head, yeah.
I'll be out of water. I love you guys. Stop.
Yeah, go, Bob.
He's full of a bit of water, mate. You maybe get an ambush for you, Mick?
All right, mate. Just keep your eyes open if you can, mate. Keep looking at us. What's your name?
Lifeguards ventilate the man with oxygen.
Mohammed. You're doing good, buddy.
Mohammed is from Bankstown, 25 kilometres inland. He's learned a brutal lesson about the fury of the sea.
Feel better pretty soon, all right?
Despite the potentially fatal incident on the closed beach, thousands still crowd the water.
These guys are swimming in front, guys. You're going too far out. Come on, guys. I don't know what's going on out here. Just listen to the lifeguards. You cannot go too far out or you're going to get in trouble. We just pulled a guy out of the water. If you want to be the next victim, then go ahead. Borderlining stupidity being out there. I don't understand why you need to go out so far.
I just pulled him out. He's taking a bit of water.
After nearly drowning, Mohammed refuses to go to hospital. Lifeguards and paramedics can't force him, but if he's taken too much water into his lungs, disregarding medical attention could be lethal. 2 p.m. There's no sign of the crowd thinning. Bondi is getting more and more out of control.
Yeah, it's the most frustrating day I've ever had here as a lifeguard. I've never seen anything like it. You know, you don't have to be a waterman to work out that it's dangerous out there. It's like 10 to 15 foot conditions, as bad as you've ever seen it down here, and you've got people putting their kids in the water, you've got guys out there swimming way past their depth, and I'm just pulling my hair out. It's making me really tired. I'm getting really angry and frustrated.
Then, a second beachgoer thrown against rocks by a surging wave.
Just got a report of a bloke injured down in the south corner. That's all we know at the moment. Terry and Hoppo, they're headed down.
67-year-old Ricky had also headed out for a quiet walk.
He looks to have an identical injury to the lady that we just treated, so possible fracture to the left leg.
2 broken legs in the same day. See, it's the surge.
There's
When we get up the tower, is there someone we can ring to say that you're going to hospital? Have you got a family member we can ring?
Nobody.
No one?
Again, lifeguards need to first move him out of danger from surging waves.
Two in a row, identical. All right there, Ricky. You look like you got a big Cuban cigar there, the way you're puffing on there. He looks like he's got the big long penatella. Pain gone.
Guys, just get out of the water, please. Come on, show some common sense. It's dangerous.
There's no law preventing people from risking their lives in the surf. Despite lifeguards' appeals, hundreds ignore the warnings. Hoppo and the team leaders face a dilemma.
They're swimming from south corner all the way along the whole beach.
Yeah, I know.
And we're closed, like, I mean...
If we get some flags so we can lose control of them a bit. But man,
it's kids this age I'm worried about.
Yeah, I know.
With no volunteer lifesavers on duty, it's impossible for the 8 lifeguards to secure the entire beach. Resetting the flags might at least contain swimmers.
We're thinking about putting a set of flags up, but in saying that, the swell hasn't dropped too much, so it's not really that safe, but I guess it'll keep everyone in one spot.
What are you thinking?
I'm more worried about that we put the flags up, kids will go in there, and the backwash going out, it's going so far, and then we get a massive surge in, they're all going to be like underwater.
But once we put flags, we're saying there's a safe area to swim.
Conundrum.
3 p.m. As swimmers escape the heat, hundreds gamble with the dangerous waves. The next incident is only a matter of time.
Central to Black Rhino. Terry, can you go run down north? There's a kid just getting swept out, mate.
A nearby surfer keeps the swimmer afloat, but the raging rip drags them out.
Straight in, guys. I've got 2 guys. Can someone come up, please?
Someone back him up, guys. Yeah, I'll go.
Hoppo and Kobe race the length of the beach. Even the strongest swimmer would make no headway against the current. Terry collects 1 man in the impact zone. He must get in to avoid being pummeled by the next set of waves.
Terry's got one of them, Kobe's with him. The other guy looks like he's swimming in, he must have just gone and helped him out.
Having risked their lives all day, lifeguards are running out of patience.
Hey, mate, what are you doing out here?
Terry needs to time his run perfectly to avoid the dumpers. The patient is lost under tons of white water. He's impossible to spot until he surfaces.
Underneath, he's underneath. He's underneath. There he is.
As a huge wave looms up, there's little Terry can do. His rescue board is torn away. Kobe pushes his board to safety over the lip of the wave, but is dragged over the falls and dumped. Kobe races to the boardless Terry. Finally, Kobe and Terry get the swimmer to safety.
Absolute, just, I don't know what business they have coming down here and ignoring our signs. He's obviously got no ability in the water, and he's trying to swim in 8 to 10 foot waves here at Bondi, and
It really, you know, this is how people die at the end of the day.
I don't know what's wrong with people, mate. They're off their heads. Mate, they're calling the Asian guy swimming out with his swimming goggles thinking he was doing laps in the swimming pool. Saying it all. I've just about had enough. Seriously.
We got both Kobe and I to get him in, and a Nelly went wrong. I mean, that was just heavy. We got pumped by about 3 or 4 in a row. Today, we've seen so many acts of stupidity. The ocean is extreme. It's extremely powerful and dangerous, and people will die if they do the wrong thing. The guys are starting to really fatigue. It's like, I don't know, 4 or 5 o'clock in the arvo. We've been going since 6 this morning, and it starts to wear you down after a while.
During Bondi's wildest surfing years, lifeguards have averted a score of potential tragedies. But just when the boys thought the day was over, an incident in the tower.
We need first aid kit.
Yeah, what's wrong?
I need some hand or
Oh, geez, mate, might have to cut your finger off.
Yeah.
Let's come around. Just look at it. Oh, mate, that's a shocking cut.
Thanks.
If any pain persists, make sure you see a doctor, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, mate.
That was the smallest cut I've ever seen.
As Kobe deals with a medical emergency, his brother Azza heads off with Whippet for some off-duty fun at nearby Bronte. And so ends Bondi's biggest Wednesday.
The swell wasn't predicted anything like that, and Mother Nature just threw it at us and said, cop this. We've had an easy run for about 6 weeks, so take this and go home and have a cold beer after this if you can stay awake.
New Year's Eve, Bondi's biggest night of the year. 15,000 revellers count down a new decade.
At Bondi Beach. Happy New Year, everybody.
Emergency services struggle to keep control.
You wish to get home? The best way out of me is by bus.
Drunk and drug-affected partygoers are kept away from the water for their own safety, but some slip through. Swimming when drunk is risky. Doing it in the dark is doubly dangerous. Until Bondi's lifeguards begin patrolling at dawn, it's no holds barred.
Happy New Year!
The morning after, the night before. Lifeguards expect Bondi will be a battlefield.
All right, here we go again.
5 a.m. Normally, the first joggers begin appearing. Today, it's the first drunk.
Come on, get a water for us. Here's a few bucks of tea.
This backpacker's New Year's resolution may be fulfilled sooner than he thinks.
Watch out for this space.
Senior lifeguard Deano is first on patrol.
Happy New Year. Putting the flags in, boys.
I thought you were just thinking for no reason.
Yeah, looking for gold.
Lifeguards brace themselves for a range of possible incidents.
We've got 2 thieves on the beach today, 4 lifeguards. We're ready for action.
One of us will keep setting up and the other will deal with the unconscious patient when we find them.
For some, New Year's Day begins with a rude shock.
Well, going again. Oh, there's no way I'm rescuing him. He's staying there.
I've seen a few wangs this morning.
Why do people like to get in the nude on New Year's Day?
Maybe absolve themselves from their sin. 2009.
When I go to sleep, when I close my eyes, the water's oh so deep.
So New Year's Day, we're doing half-hourly patrols, looking for unconscious people on the beach. A lot of people heavily intoxicated last night, sort of
just drive up to them as we go and see if they're all right. Morning. Hello. You all right? You all right? You boys okay? Morning, people. Morning. Good morning. How are you? Fine?
Sounding an alarm and waking people up. It's not really necessary. It's more funny than anything.
It's not long before the first incident of the year. Outside the safety of the flags, a man signals he's in trouble. It's the same man who joked earlier that he wanted to swim in Backpackers Rip and be the first rescue of the decade.
Reckon he's serious, Carl? New Year's Day starts with a prank. I can't tell whether he's fair income or not.
Not sure if the man is faking. Deano has no choice but to investigate.
So I hope he's got clothes on.
But there are unpleasant distractions on the way.
Look at this imbecile here in the nude. All right, come on, jump in. I've got to go back to work. I'm trying to work out whether you're serious or not. Lay down on your belly, all the way down. You got a cramp. Jesus. Wait. I was watching you, you're all right. Lay down, come on. You did it yourself.
For English tourist Craig, it's the first lesson of the new year. Be careful what you wish for.
Deano, you were there for it, mate. Thank you very much for that. I mean, I appreciate that.
Craig. Have a good day.
Yeah, you have a good day, but me. It's dangerous. All it was is like shadow deep like that, and then all of a sudden he just took you out. You ain't got no excuse. Like, he just takes you straight out. Scary, I'll tell you that. Scary. I ain't going back out there again until he's beside me.
Watch out.
Sorry, boy.
We'll run you over. Punishment.
You're the top boy, that boy. Thank you very much, mate. What's that, 2010 first lifesaver? Oh, what is that title?
As the battlefield slowly gets cleared, lifeguards receive an emergency call.
There is a male person in distress 400 metres off the northern end of Bondi. The person is in a rubber dinghy and is waving for assistance.
Launching the jet ski in a carefully drilled manoeuvre, Ben and Mouse head out. With so little information, it's impossible to know what to expect.
400 metres around the corner, I think.
400 metres around the corner.
A man is in distress and calling for assistance. Lifeguards and volunteer lifesavers search for his boat somewhere off Bondi's cliffs.
There he is, I got him.
The tiny boat is drifting almost a kilometre out to sea.
Bondi Central to jet ski. Boys, have you located the vessel?
Yeah, jet ski to Bondi Central, vessel located. His motor has broken down. We're just devising a plan of attack from here.
Okay, thanks, guys. I'll let Surfcom know.
The man has taken on the might of the ocean in a homemade boat no bigger than a dinghy. He's got a broken engine, but no oars and no radio. At least he has a life jacket.
Come on in, just keep that into the back.
Ben and Mouse secure the stricken vessel before it heads further out to sea.
We're just beginning the task of towing this boat back into North Bondi. The patient is on the dock. He's going to be dropped in there.
Copy that, Ben.
Before it takes on more water, the unconventional craft makes dry land. Ben and Mouse give the skipper a lift back to the beach. Safely ashore, Captain Anthony reveals the mystery behind his dramatic New Year voyage, which began 12 hours earlier.
Right, you're only going out here from last night.
Oh, I was still out.
You are?
Yeah.
Did you go out last night?
I went out last night.
Where'd you go?
I was on the beach just across from Reidy Bay, got the perfect view.
Perfect. On the boat? Out on the boat?
Yeah, so 1 o'clock I was crashed out, got up and was like, oh, I'm going to treat myself. Brand new boat, I'm going to take it out.
Sick.
But what's the story behind the unusual vessel, the SS Good Times?
Where'd you get the boat from? I got it off eBay for $2.55.
$2.55.
It's my pride and joy.
Yeah.
Except for my son.
Oh, yeah. Lucky you made it back in to see your son.
Yeah. For me yelling and screaming at the girls up in the mountains, I don't know what
Oh, really?
happened.
So you didn't radio?
No.
How did we get contact?
My mobile was wet. I had no mobile.
Mate,
I just totally
lucky,
forgot about my flares. A trawler came to me and gave me a can of Pepsi.
One of a kind, mate. One of a kind. Yeah. Take it easy, son.
Shall do.
Bizarre stories turn into life-threatening stories. He's thinking there's nothing wrong taking his $2.50 boat off eBay round to Bondi. Given where he was when Mouse and I got to him, we couldn't see him from the beach. If his boat had sunk and he'd been floating, he's even harder to see. So, New Year's Day, tell you what.
For $2.55, Captain Anthony got much more adventure than he paid for.
You need a towel or anything? Be cold? I learned my lesson by walking home in the cold.
Bought on eBay, engineered by YouTube.
YouTube's taught me how to rebuild it all. So I didn't have to get a tape or have anyone else do it for me. Everything's there pretty much for free for you. Thank you very much, boys.
Yeah, it was a pretty typical Bondi kickstart to the year, definitely.
But the New Year's madness is far from over. Beardy spots 2 swimmers being thrown around in the shore break. Yatesy investigates.
They get more seaweed or what?
Getting dumped in the shore break can come at a cost.
Could be bad at batter wound or something. Look at him, it's Irish, he's Irish. He's got no idea.
What have you been doing today?
Bit of this, bit of that,
Bit of that, bit of this, yeah. You look like you're having a bit of a ball there.
Yeah. You got really nice teeth.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I'll take that. Oh, yeah, so how's that shore break? Bit weedy, eh?
Yeah, that's where I got it from, you know? This is my mate, he's from Ireland. Kraken. Kraken.
I have something to say.
I want my money back.
I don't think you do, eh? I think you're money well spent. You look like having a ball.
Sorry about that.
Funny, really.
You like it now? You need some first aid there. You want to sort that out? You all right?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, you're all right. I think you're very all right.
See you later. Bye-bye.
She said you got nice teeth. I heard her say that.
No.
Look at those pearlers.
That's Bondi for you. Full of nuts. All sorts.
Strange behaviour and strange happenings. Bondi is full of surprises.
Oh, look at that! It's a massive fish.
That is a huge salmon. Caught with his bare hands.
No way.
That's out of control.
Chu Guan is on his first visit to Bondi from China. He was expecting to go swimming, not fishing.
My dad said when he just swimming in the water, and then this fish hit my dad, and then my dad got it.
原来在家时候钓过鱼，在家。
My dad used to go fishing at home, but normally no fish hit him.
1, 2.
Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. After midday, a teenager comes to the tower and reports his friend has been injured in the skate park.
Let us know if you need an ambo. I'm on my way down. See that blue truck? Up the south there, mate. Second ramp. Go and meet them. Tell them what's going on.
We got a broken leg in this skate park.
Bottom of the bowl.
Is this where you've smashed your leg? Just relax. Just down there. Is that what's happened?
Not only is the patient difficult to access, the skate bowl is a heat trap.
It's really hot down here. I want to get him out.
Despite a suspected broken leg, Deano decides getting him out of the bowl and out of the heat is the priority.
Can you move your leg, mate? No. No? Can you lift it? No. Just breathe normally in and out. Tastes a little bit funny at first.
Ambulance 6, New South Wales. Go ahead, mate.
Guys, I want you all out of here. I'm going to move him up. Everyone get out.
It's over 30 degrees in the sun. Inside the bowl, it's approaching 40.
Blake, you right, Blake?
To avoid heat stroke, lifeguards need to get Blake out of the bowl first and splint his leg later.
We're going to get you in the shade. It's really hot down here, Brad. Sit him up. We'll put this behind him. Sit him up and then we'll carry him out.
Moving Blake's broken leg without a splint will inevitably hurt.
1, 2, 3. You right, mate? Yep.
Lifeguards finally get Blake into the shade. He's given more pain relief and oxygen to help stabilise him.
He was going down and he slipped off. He went like that, and like the spit that lifted up a bit, like snapped.
Keep that oxygen on, good boy.
Mouse contacts Blake's mother.
As soon as I find out where they're taking him, I'll give you a call and let you know.
I won't let you die. What's happened?
I broke my leg, I think.
Can I go to the hospital with Blake because he broke his leg at Bondi Beach?
Just gonna slip your shoe off very soon.
Paramedics prepare to splint Blake's leg, but the pain relief still hasn't taken strong enough effect.
Big deep breaths in and out. Good boy. Good boy.
Despite the pain, Blake manages a brave exit.
Xbox for the holidays, Blake.
I think he fractured his fibula and his tibula from when we moved him, the amount of movement in his leg. So that's a severe break. And from the swelling after we moved him, he's hurt himself pretty bad.
As Bondi heats up, beachgoers search for real estate on the crowded sand. But the best spot on the sand isn't always the safest spot in the water.
I reckon the worst swimmers are coming down now. This morning there was hardly any bad swimmers. This afternoon they're all down.
Yeah, they're all here.
Outside the flags, a novice swimmer is caught in a rip. The man is quickly discovering why boogie boards are not considered a safety device. As the man struggles to stay afloat, Troy heads in. But as Troy brings the boogie boarder in through the rip, 5 more swimmers are drifting out.
Deano, just look at those other guys in the rip there. That bigger guy doesn't look too fit.
Troy! Troy!
With 5 people in trouble, there's no time to waste.
Everyone come straight to me. We might have to go, because they're not going anywhere.
All right, mate, I'll go give him a hand.
It's impossible for one lifeguard to get all 5 swimmers back to shore. Deano joins the multiple rescue.
Lay down on your belly facing forward.
Slowly, they ferry the swimmers to safety. For the 5 English tourists, a simple swim has just become an unforgettable memory.
Well, it's my first time swimming in Bondi. I definitely won't be forgetting that. It's a day full of memories today.
Then, barely taking breath, Troy spots a 7th swimmer caught in the same rip. Just metres from shore, a woman can't swim. She's dangerously close to drowning.
Yeah. You all right? It's all right, it's all right. Come on the board.
In shock, the woman doesn't realise she's safely back in shallow water.
You're all right. You're fine, you're fine. Hey, you can stand. 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 You can
Stand up. Stand. You can let go, you can let go. We'll sit down over here.
Close to drowning, a fatality has been prevented.
You're not having any trouble breathing? No.
Just kind of scared.
Just scared, yeah. It just scared you a little bit because you couldn't get to your feet.
Thank you.
It's alright. It's a bit of a rip pulling off to the north, and she just got swept straight out, and she couldn't swim at all. Like, she was underwater, putting her hand up behind her head, and like just straight away when I saw that, I was straight in there, and she had a death grip on the board the whole way to shore. Wouldn't let go.
Lifeguards rescue over 2,000 swimmers every year, but some rescues are less conventional.
I was dropping my board off and got bogged in the dirt on the side, and I was just like, yeah, like right near the garage doors.
Do you remember the Leyland brothers? Travel all over the countryside?
Local surfer Dean is stuck high and dry behind the Bondi Pavilion.
That sucks.
Harries takes charge of the rescue operation.
I had an uncle that was a tow truck driver on Fraser Island, so I used to go stay with him. But it's been ages. This is such a John Wayne. There's only one knot I do know, the reef knot. Learned that at Scouts. Yeah, get those wheels straight. That's it, yeah.
Harries calls for the cavalry.
You need your 2 bikes and more muscle. More horsepower, as they say.
If you can't get it in, say, 10 or 15 minutes, bring the NRMA or something, or a tow truck.
I think Harry's is determined.
He's pretty excited.
Harry's excited about using his winch.
Reinforcements arrive to grapple with what's becoming a major incident.
We need to get this around the axle.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. I can see it.
To be honest with you, it's not going anywhere at the moment.
I think we need a bit more experience up here. Harry doesn't know what's going on.
It snapped! We do offer around 800 car park spots on the beach, but today we're stuck. We're up the creek without a paddle, literally.
It's a textbook Bondi Rescue.
We did well then, guys. You're an all-rounder, that's for sure.
And I came down to drop the board off so I didn't have to walk as far and got just bogged as.
See you all. Back to work.
It's a world away from Bondi Beach. 1 swimmer in the water. Just a handful of rescues every year. Tamika Wright is a budding young lifeguard, 500 kilometres north of Sydney.
I just thought it was the best job to be at. If you're at the beach every day, you might as well work there. We set up at 9 o'clock and then we just train or sit and relax, watch the water.
We probably do way more preventatives here. We like to pride ourselves up here. Let's see if we can get the whole season through without a rescue.
But Tamika's life is about to radically change.
Might need a wetty, the water's a bit colder down there.
Tamika is about to begin a 2-week trainee exchange to Bondi Beach.
I've been doing my job now for 4 weeks, so I'm really new to it. So it's going to be a huge thing when I go to Bondi.
Enjoy the big smoke?
Well, I don't know much about Bondi, and yeah, don't know that much. Crazy.
Is it a bit daunting with how many heads are in the water?
Yeah, there's so many people,
Yeah.
right? You got to watch so many people. I've never actually rescued anyone, so
What about dealing with first aid?
not much first aid either.
Yeah, have you ever called an ambulance?
No.
You're going to make a lot of first-time things, I think, here over the next few weeks.
Yeah. It's a heaps nice beach though.
Yeah.
As daunting as Bondi's madness is meeting the boys in blue.
Tamika. That's Jake. He's our trainee. Nervous?
Yeah.
She hasn't done a rescue yet.
No.
So I reckon Bondi will guarantee
Already done half a dozen today.
you will have a rescue.
Do you like it, Sydney?
Yeah.
Okay, you can stay. Maxi's gone.
Because a lot of the people that come here can't swim, so they haven't got the confidence. So whenever they see the white water, they go somewhere where it's not, and it's right where those deep holes and rips are. It's basically like herding a whole lot of cows sometimes, you know, just trying to get them in the area we want them.
People look up to lifeguards and they always like smile and wave at them and be friendly to them.
I'm not asking you to get out the water, I'm just asking you to move up the beach a little bit, please.
Her first shift. Tamika learns the ropes with Terry.
Backpackers all day has looked threatening. There's a very shallow bank and then it just drops off to really deep water.
In her first month as a trainee back home, there was barely a single incident. But Bondi delivers in the first hour.
Yeah, we've got a pretty heavy head cut down here.
Just keep your eye on the water for us because I'm
pissing out blood.
It was the first swim at Bondi for 20-year-old Jeremy.
I was out surfing and I saw him in the water, tried to move out of the way, it was just too late. To my board, unfortunately, so just make sure he's all right.
I just want to see how big it is, though.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, man. There you go.
Applying pressure stems the bleeding instantly.
Yeah, Bondi Central. We'll need an amber.
Okay, Bruce, what are we dealing with?
We've got a major head wound. We're having trouble at the moment stopping the bleeding.
Keep watching the beach for it. Ambulance, please.
Jeremy will need multiple stitches. Until paramedics arrive, Brad and Kobe stabilise the swimmer.
These types of injuries we take very seriously because if you get blood loss, you've also got the problem of losing consciousness and concussion and also spinals.
Where are you from, Reidy? Oh, Massachusetts. Oh, yeah? You got travel insurance? Yep. I got a surfboard right across the head. Can't avoid it sometimes. We'll be fine, a couple stitches.
I opened it up and it actually squirted out onto me, so pretty serious head cut. He's lucky though.
The ambulance is coming to us here at the tower. The guys know what's going on. They're stabilising the patient.
You all right? Yep.
Bring him up here and hopefully we'll have them both meet at the same time.
It's Tamika's first taste of Bondi.
Thank you very much.
It all can happen pretty quick here. You need to be. There's no time to switch off. You've got to be on the ball the whole time.
No any like coughs. Yeah.
But Tamika's not the only one feeling a little lost on Bondi. Ashley was found distressed and alone by the water.
You're safe now, you're with the lifeguards. Where you going? How old are you? 6.
Where do you live? Oh, this way. Oh, hang on, we'll write that down.
You're right down near the pool.
Yeah?
That'll be all right. We'll find him. We've never not found one.
Never not found a mum. Is it you and mum? Is Dad here too? Has Dad got a phone?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to ring Dad now, Bruce.
30.
What's Dad's name?
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Get Jimmy on the line. If you were hungry, I was going to share half a cookie with you. Do you like muesli cookies? What about we break all the rules? You like nut bars? No.
See, she's been taught well, Terry, not to take anything from strangers.
That's true. But in this instance, we hope that we're not strangers. I hope we're...
Blue Rhino to Bondi Lifeguards. We've got a lost little girl. She's 7 years old. If you find her, I'll send the father up to the tower. Over.
Well, if they'd like to pop up to the tower, Bruce has got some wonderful news for them. Mum and Dad are coming. Now, if you look through these binoculars, have you used binoculars before?
Got some in my car.
Oh, you got some in your car. Do you want to go and get them instead of these?
Car's locked.
Oh, the car's locked. That's a good idea at Bondi to lock your car.
Here he comes.
There he comes here. Look at him. He's running. Have you ever seen Dad run as fast as this?
He's rolled his pants up there, Kate.
What's Daddy's nickname?
He doesn't have one.
No. Here he comes. Do you love your dad? Yeah, thought so. Here he comes. Look at him. This is going to be a wonderful reunion. Still coming.
He's running out of puff.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Here we go, reunite. Stay there. Wait for Dad. Jimmy! How are you, brother? Look at this. Look. You know this girl?
Who are you? Who are you?
Oh,
thank you very much.
Very good.
不见，我们都没有动，就这样坐在这没有动，你又看到一个人。
I thought she might drown in the water. Oh, I was very scared. And after I got the news, she was found. A big relief.
One fin chop and one lost child. A quiet day on Bondi.
It hasn't really hit me yet, really. Never actually thought I was going to be working on Bondi Beach, so it's pretty good.
Tamika's quickly learned that being observant is a Bondi lifeguard's first duty.
Yeah, so where's this guy running to?
There's an incident at the water's edge.
Just running in. Excuse me. Blue Rhino to Bondi Central. Go ahead, mate. Something going on here. Can I get someone down to help me?
15-year-old Georgia hit her head on a sandbank after diving under a wave.
How you going? It's Terry here. You want plenty of help, okay? I'm just going to lay you straight down. We want all the hands under her back here. And on 3, we're going to lay her back, okay? 1, 2, 3. Back we come. Now we're just laying you down. That's enough.
If Georgia has injured her spine, it's critical she's kept still to prevent making the injury worse.
I want you to lay as still as possible for us, okay?
In shock, Georgia is treated with oxygen. It's the first suspected spinal case Tamika has attended in her short career.
Bit of loss of memory, maybe temporary knocked out. That oxygen seems to be doing the world of good, okay? The pulse is slowing down a bit as well. That's good. She's taken a little knock to the head and a little bit of maybe concussion and stuff, but we've just got to do some further tests just to make sure she's okay. But sometimes you can hurt your neck when you hit your head.
Before Georgia is moved, her neck is braced.
It's not going to be painful, it's just going to help your neck.
Yeah, okay, well that's good. More reason to put this collar on, okay? Where's the tingling?
Tingling sensations can also indicate spinal injury.
Okay.
Another first aid lesson. Maintaining body temperature helps minimise shock.
We're from the Blue Mountains, so it was meant to be a good day out. It's really scary. I don't know, I just hope she's okay.
Georgia, open your eyes up. Just relax, darling, relax. Okay, you get yourself all upset.
Safely immobilised, Georgia is transported to a waiting ambulance. Georgia is in safe hands, while Tamika has gained invaluable experience.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit scary seeing people in that state. I would never come across spinals like every day sort of thing, but it happens a lot here, so it's a pretty good experience. You feeling okay? Best time of my life.
Hey, I come here with 20 years experience and I felt kind of like I had to feel my way in. Tamika's come here with about 2 weeks experience, so she's really got to feel a little intimidated, but we're trying to make her welcome and trying to lead her down a path and help her out.
Mid-morning and a rising swell hits Bondi. With a low tide, Bondi's rips are in full swing.
Got a guy in trouble down at Backpackers.
Kerbox makes his way through the heavy swell.
A few sort of waves in there, it's a bit of a tricky rescue.
Hang on, mate, hang on.
Caught in the impact zone, the challenge is to get the patient to shore uninjured. With sets rolling in fast, there's no time to get on the rescue board. Kerbox wants to prevent the heavy board from hitting the rescue victim.
The Hawks just did a full flip.
Finally, the swell pushes them back into shallow water. John is a local scaffolder on a quick swim during his lunch break.
Started there, ended up out there, trying to get back in, trying to get away. Yeah, I was sort of thinking, I'm in a lot of trouble here. Thanks a lot, mate. Champion.
No worries.
Saved me.
You know, I don't mind how stupid I look, but you know, as long as I got him in and he's happy and can go back to work now and have a smile for the rest of the afternoon.
As an easterly wind starts pushing into Bondi, lifeguards brace themselves. Easterlies are notorious for bringing unwanted guests to the beach. An invasion of Bondi slowly begins.
I'd like to see a bit of a campaign explaining, especially to our tourists who we're trying to encourage to come to our country, to be aware of certain things. It's not Disneyland, it's not Kansas, you know. They're like sailing boats, they just come in on the wind.
Then, one by one, the tower itself is invaded.
Fish you? Yeah, fish you. Fish you?
Yeah. Next. Oh, where'd you get stung, matey? Is it feeling better? No, he speaks English.
No, French.
Oh, only French. No wonder. Hey, hey!
H patrols the shore to try and prevent more casualties.
I told you not to go in the water, mate.
But it's too late for this boy.
He's been stung. I said do not. Do you understand English? Do you understand English? Listen. Relax. Okay, come on.
Then a bigger problem presents itself. A whole busload of tourists has headed down to the water's edge. Tamika is about to experience Bondi in full flight.
Ice pack to me. I want an ice pack, thank you. Who's been stung?
With a score of patients, trainee Tamika steps in to help.
不要哭了，好吗？不要哭了，阿姨给你处理。你是哭的脚疼还是真的脚疼啊？真的脚疼，处理完了就好了，好吗？啊，处理完了，咱们小男孩不要哭，好吧？肚子疼是你哭的。
The blue bottle's toxin has already reached the boy's glands. In rare instances, patients can go into anaphylactic shock.
Someone said that. I know. Nice drop off out here. Oh, mate. It's all right, mate. Cut.
Totally unfamiliar with the dangers of the ocean, they are gripped by pain and fear.
Hey, listen. That's good. Don't worry, huh? Up. Slowly. That's it. That's good. Very good, mate. Just calm, right?
在那个微笑里面都吃了吧？我的肚子啊！跟肚子应该没有关系的呀。
But some aren't convinced that blue bottles are to blame.
那你是应该看好看，我刚才碰到哪里了？
又碰他干嘛？
是你还是你？我赶紧的时候痛不痛啊？痛。根据这个，于谦老师。
因为这是很正常的一个事儿。好，小朋友，咱们上如果你要真觉得疼，我们就去医院，这个没有问题。好，我们就去医院。但是下一个行程，我们是要到游轮上边看这个悉尼最高的。
Unfortunately, the beauties of Sydney are the last thing on this boy's mind. Meanwhile, H's soothing ways are working a treat.
Okay. Good, mate. Sweet.
谢谢。
What's that, mate?
He says thank you, you say you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. CC. Booker T.
By now, almost 50 victims have come to the tower. Lifeguards are desperate to prevent more.
Trying to stop people getting stung, which is being pretty hard at the moment. What? I don't want to get stung either.
As the bus waits to go, its passengers are missing.
These guys are from Shanghai, so I picked them up at the airport this morning, so they've come from the airport straight to Bondi. Tomorrow we'll take them to Canberra, and next day they'll be back on a plane back to China. So they had a very short time here, and they met one of our jellyfish by the looks of it.
Okay? Oh, in the middle.
It's like a war zone.
Then, just as the situation seems contained,
6th ramp. We've got another busload of tourists.
H and Tamika are sent to help control the beach.
Blue bottle play. In Europe, they call it Magupa. If you swim here, it's like Russian roulette with 5 bullets in a 6-bullet chamber.
Anyone speak English? Well, see this? Oh, no good. No good.
A second busload of tourists has come face to face with Bondi's blue bottles.
Yep. Shower? Fresh water? Shower?
Water. Jesus.
But the drama presents a novel memory for some. Back in the tower, the carnage isn't over.
不用这些，谁告诉你们拿沙子要把这个回来埋下？你看到我这一桶沙子，他不用。
你看看它很难看。
这个没关系，澳大利亚给你留纪念，这个没关系。
啊，这是纪念品。
English.
With language proving a barrier, H recruits some help.
Fiji Olympic?
No, I didn't come. I was working. Working. Always working.
他说那个不是特别严重，然后你们就到那边呢，去用水稍微清洗一下就行了，没事。
Water.
What is the Chinese word for dangerous? 危险。
Finally, the tour of Sydney's less dangerous beauties resumes.
All these swimmers out here in front, can you please move across?
In her first days as a trainee, Tamika's learned to remove people from danger before accidents happen. Master communicator Harries takes the tutorial.
Some people try and tell you a whole scenario of things on the megaphone, but if you just keep it short, sharp, fast. All right, so there he is. When he comes up over the wave, you should be able to hear now. Attention to the gentleman.
Attention to the gentleman out there swimming.
That's all right. Pay attention to the man out there swimming in the green shower cap.
Attention out there to the man swimming in the green shower caps.
Okay, he's ID'd us.
Could you please swim 40 metres out to the south?
There he goes. That's it, he got it. Yay! So he's tampering with danger, but he wouldn't actually know. He's out there just having a swim. He's enjoying it. This is his holiday. He's saved up for it and he's having it. Here he comes. So we'll go down, we'll have a chat to him. He can shit himself now, and we'll educate him, we'll teach him.
Tamika's about to find out that Bondi isn't always as it seems.
Yeah. Where are you from? Adelaide. Oh, Adelaide, you're from Adelaide, no way. Were you in difficulty or anything? Did you feel the rip pulling you a bit?
I was loving it, man. It's awesome. This is fabulous. Thanks very much.
Mate, it's a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much as well for your time.
All right.